right, everybody, welcome back to the world of the character. Before we get started tonight, I want to talk briefly about TsunamiCon. It's coming up next weekend, October 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's in Wichita, Kansas. But they have a special thing they're doing, online gaming, and we will be running a game for them on October the 7th. So there's room at the table. Come join us. You can find out more information at tsunamicon.org. And all of the games playing online are in Overworld 2017. Come join us. So like just about every piece of my software updated as I turned my computer on tonight. A few things are a little slow, so bear with us as we go. Hope you guys didn't have too much trouble logging onto the table.
Well, there's not 7 of us today, so it was real easy, actually.
True, true. Actually, there's only likely to be the 3 of you. I haven't heard from most of the other players, so just the 3.
We got this. We got this.
We'll have to play a little bit smarter than normal then, I guess.
Your quest for this week is only meant to be for 5 level 3 characters, so you're going to be fine. Hang in there, guys. Seriously though, it's been a really long time since we've played. I will give inspiration to anybody who wants to recap where we left off.
That's totally aimed at me.
Well, step up, Sooner.
Well, last time we played in the real life characters, out of character, in character, I guess you would call it. One of the players, I don't know if he's present or not, I can't remember if it's you, Boombaby, or not, started seeing a third window in his VR, and I'm using quotations here.
Yeah, that was Low for Life.
Yeah, and then it started to clear up, and it really messed with that person. None of the rest of us saw it. We also killed some shit. I don't remember what it was. I can't remember the battle in the VR mode. I think we went and found those 2 kids and 1 naked guy. Yeah, the naked guy ended up being a bad guy, but that might have been earlier.
It wasn't the tree fight, was it?
Yeah, no, that was a while back. This time we went to...
I remember. It was the
Hags and the
Hansel and Gretel one there, where we had to go and we're fighting in the house, and you went through the door, and it transported you around.
Yeah, destroying walls and shit.
That's right.
Okay, that one was fun too.
Yeah, okay, I remember because I was the newbie at the there was like a room with a table and sacrifices or something, and a bunch of pillars, and okay, oh, there's the map. There's the pillars.
So actually, you guys were fighting the dragon cultists last time.
Well, I went and jumped down that hole right there.
You sure did. And we traveled around through there, and you found some giant frogs back in there. And then the map wasn't finished, so we came back to have a rest up here in this space.
Preparing to go down into the hole.
Because I remember the goddamn little no-strength rogue managed to lift the goddamn pillar up, and I couldn't.
Uh-huh. That was fun.
Bourne was coming through. Hey, what do you? I'm Matt Damon. What do you expect?
It's right there. That's exactly where the pillar was. I remember it. The statue or whatever it was.
It sure was. That was fun.
Didn't one of the statues attacked us in the 5-pillar room there or something too?
You had cultists in there, yeah. And the armor that was always, every time I put it down, it was facing the wrong way. So when you guys got there, it was you were looking at their backs. That was awesome too.
Oh yes, I vaguely remember. Okay,
All right. I'm
Dragon
gonna go
cultists.
slide down the hole again, please.
Why were we coming in here? We wanted to stop the cultists or something, or?
We actually came here because you had a map marking the spot, and we thought we were gonna find a dragon horde, but we got here and found the dragon cultists, and there was talk among them of the eggs that they have, but they don't have an actual dragon yet.
Wow, I want a dragon egg.
Other dragons. Calstack. It's almost or Thrazix.
Thrazix, sir.
There you go. It's almost like Khaleesi, one of the two. Dearnies.
So I'm guessing the other players were having trouble with their VR or what? Sorry, I'm kicking into character here. Out of character, in character.
So yes, I believe Lo is taking a bathroom break. He wandered off, and I don't remember who else was in last time. Martina is definitely having some trouble with his VR, so they've both wandered off, and it's just the three of you left now.
Good enough for me. I'm gonna be the king of the beta testers. Just saying that right now.
Star and Seraphina are not with us as well.
Correct.
So, out of character, in character, we stopped for a long rest, and we jumped out of VR and went and rested in our rooms like normal, or?
No, you stopped for a short rest, and you were coming back here. I think you were going to try to find some books, and I imagine Thrazix was going to dig through the supplies that were in this room and maybe look for food or whatever, just, was bored and wanted to eat.
Oh, that's right. I went to sleep in the mage's. I was resting on the mage's big double bed there in the corner. That's right.
I'm pretty sure you were trying to sleep on a coffin that was over here.
That was an altar.
Yeah,
that would be fun to sleep on.
Yeah. Just let me shove this sacrificial dagger off to the side. But yes, I would like to go slide down the slope, please.
So we have had a short rest then, it looks like.
You have had a short rest, and I believe we actually did that at the end of the last session. Tell me if you don't think that's true.
I don't know, my spell slots and everything are all cleared, so
Yeah.
Probably when you imported, it completely reset me, so.
No, mine are all cleared as well. Same with my lay on hands, so we must have taken a long rest, or when the Fantasy Grounds reset, something happened.
I could totally buy that because, I've been having a little difficulty with Fantasy Grounds since the last update.
Me too. As well as my players. Shit just doesn't work right.
Okay, well. Having rested up, I stretch and I yawn. I'm like, oh, that was good, sweet. And I think we found a big bucket of loot here. If I'm not mistaken, a big chest full of gold or something.
You did find a bunch of gems and stuff, yep, in here.
So,
in fact, I think they're still in the party sheet inventory.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, the money's. I think we split the money, though.
I think so.
Hell no, I'll wrestle you for more than my fair share.
I'll play you,
no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Come on, I got a set right here. Look, I'll pull that out of my backpack. I got a set right here. Let's play. We got time.
Last time I tried to do a strength feat, a rogue beat me, so
This is not a strength feat, my friend. This is a game of chance, if you will. A game of skill with some chance. What do you want? What do you say? You want to play? Would you like to play?
Hell no.
I can tell you, as a rogue, I know what everybody has, and if it was uneven, I would even it.
Yes, I bet
And I
you
don't
would.
even have I don't even get the broken dice in my character for Dragon Chess. Anyways, I would like to go slide down this hole again, because I've slid down once before and it was epic fun.
So you get to about here. And it's weird. It's like in video games when you hit the edge of the world and you kind of bounce off. It's kind of like that.
A, B, up, down, left, right, start, select.
It's not doing anything.
I thought I'd try, though.
That's a different game.
Mr. Anderson.
Wow. You reset the server so even my notes are gone, so I can't even remember the name of the lady that we deal with normally.
Envisha.
Envisha. Thank you. Envisha, a little help here. Hello?
Is there a problem? She says.
Yeah, we seem to be having some trouble here. We were able to go here an hour ago or whatever, and now we can't go there. Something seems to be wrong here. It's like we've hit the edge of the map or something.
What? That's weird. Hang on a sec. And for those of you who are viewing in the green room, you see her kind of pacing back and forth, and she appears to be talking to herself. What? What's that? Why can't they go there? What do you mean? Virus? No, that's not even possible. Don't make me come down there. This goes on for several minutes. She's clearly upset and angry about it. She turns back to you and says, okay, guys, I'm going to go take care of this. Stay right here. I'll be right back.
Stay right here as in the game, or as...
She tromps
right
right out of the green room, right up the aisle and out the door, stomping like she's pretty pissed.
I immediately take my headset off and start following her.
Cool. What are you doing, Stooner?
I'll, pay more attention to the outside world than the game, but I'm not getting out of my chair.
Yeah, and
Bourne's
gonna try to stealth down there, see if he can penetrate this invisible force field with stealth.
So you bump into it repeatedly. It doesn't hurt. You can't even feel it, but it's weird. It just kind of pushes you back 2 or 3 inches. So, Stooner, you're kind of sitting on the stage area in the green room, and as you look out toward the audience area, you see something strange. 2, 3, is that 4? Those little no-face type character things sitting there watching you?
Can I wave at him?
Sure.
Yep. And everyone in the real world can look at me like I'm crazy if anyone's paying attention, but I'm just going to wave.
Well, I think Boom stepped out of the room with Envisha. I don't know, did Yarash notice?
No, he's bouncing off the wall, I think.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Or the no-face, like the little robot dudes?
Shoot.
They have the giant mask where it's like white with big black eyes and a smiley face, isn't it?
Yeah, I was using the ones like Spirited Away. Have you seen that one?
Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
showed us way back at the start.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
Something like
There
that.
it is. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I watched that with my daughters a bunch of times. Those are cool.
Also,
break. I need to step away from the keyboard here for a minute. I have something going on in my house.
Cool. So
out of character. I've never watched it, but I've seen a lot of it online.
it's a good one. I enjoyed it very much. But I really just wanted the the image, not the feel of that character, because I think he represents like greed or something in that movie.
Fair enough. Yeah. And my real life character in the game is I'm kind of a nerd. So I'm just like, it's happening, creepy dudes. Doesn't bother me. Like, not even in the slightest.
Do you tap Bourne on the shoulder?
I do not, because it's fun to watch him, like, in my peripherals bounce off the closed zone.
I love it.
He's got to figure out the VR, right? We got a new player, and there's no initiation. It's just go time.
So one of the ones you waved at, like, seems to be paying more attention to you. And he gets up, or she, I guess, it doesn't really matter, gets up from his chair and walks toward you. Soon he's kind of standing over you there in the green room in your chair and looking down on you. Just looking.
All right, out of character. Do you know the Will Smith slick behind the back high five where he like puts it over his shoulder and then walks away?
I don't know that I've seen this one.
I'll see if I can find it. It's from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You'd think I'd have seen that then.
Yeah, it's a resistance to creepy uncle.
No, it's like he goes to walk away when he's standing. He just like throws his hand up over his shoulder. Like you have a gay man who throws his hands up and turns it downwards. You have the Nazi salute, which is upwards, but he throws it backwards because he's a homie. This is really bad to say now that I think about it. Like, it just sounds really bad. But then, yeah, usually they just, like, slide their hand around the top. But I'll see if I can find it.
So he's standing over you, and he's tipped his head to one side. You think he might be asking a question.
I'll do what I can to acknowledge him while looking for this. I am asking a question, but
we'll say you nod.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
He takes it as an affirmative and like steps into your space. And next thing you know, your screen has kind of scrambled. You have a black little mini screen and your green room view, as well as the world view of Thrazix. On top of that, you have all of your player options, like the place you might roll your dice and see your character sheet and stuff, all along the right-hand side.
I'm going to think, damn, that's cool, but come on, man, don't fuck that up. I'm going to think that inside my head.
He nods like he's satisfied with his work and steps back.
All right.
Looks at you for a second and then motions like he wants you to follow him.
I'll give him the raised eyebrow and point to Urash sitting next to me, or Bourne sitting next to me.
And he nods.
Alright. I'll slap Bourne on the back and say, like, hey, follow me. Trust me, this is fucked up, but trust me.
Oh, are we taking the red pill?
No, we're taking the blue pill.
All right, let's do it. I pull my VR headset off and start to follow.
So, you see, as you turn around, you see the thing, the no face, in the green room, kind of near where Stooner is sitting. And now that you've turned toward him, he will look at you and motion for you to put your VR back on and follow like in the monastery room.
All right, I'll put it back on. That's good. And look into it and see what's changed.
So you can see he is there, the no-face guy is there now. And he's headed toward that wall where I've made my pointer point.
Yep.
And as he gets right up against the wall, he kind of flattens out. And pretty soon what you see is a big, large, black doorway, maybe? It doesn't seem quite right. There's not bright shadow, and it's very, very dark inside.
I'll follow, regardless. Doesn't bother me now.
I quickly tie a rope around Thrazix and say, "Go in. If I feel shaking, I'll pull you out."
You can feel shaking. That's how I walk.
Well,
That's awesome.
jerking, I guess. You're not jerky.
Would
Wow.
you like to repick your words, sir?
Wow.
I know Thrazix.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna walk through fearless. Because I love game glitches. This is great.
So presumably you're going alone.
Yeah. I'm assuming that much since he stood out there after tying a rope around me.
So I'm going to push you over here for the moment. What you see, though, is complete black. There's no vision, no sound, nothing.
Alright. Well, I'll just close my eyes and hold my hands out. Like, just waiting. Patiently waiting.
Did you get the rope tied off before he went in, Yarash?
I did, yeah. But I'm waiting for him to jerk on it, so if I need to pull him out.
Not a goddamn fish, sir.
So you continue forward a little bit.
Eyes closed, just like blindly walking.
You don't feel anything. It's just air. It's dark.
Well, I can. I'm not dying. Besides the darkness and the no sound, right?
No sound. No vision. It's just space. And no, you're not falling.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
fine. I
getting
just
hurt
closed
in any
my
way.
eyes. I'm doing a walk of faith here in out of character, in character. I just think I'm doing a walk of faith. Like, fuck it. Let's do this.
Do you turn
I'll
around
keep moving.
at all, or just keep going forward?
Nah, just keep going forward. There's no turnaround. I got invited. The guy didn't seem like he was bad. At least he didn't hurt me in real life, anyways.
So just heads up, guys. My Discord is going all red. So in case you lose me, I will be back.
Sketching out.
It looks like it. We'll see what happens.
Alright. Yeah, I'll blindly follow. Like, just walking at a steady pace. Not a slow pace, not a fast pace. Just a normal walk ahead. Eyes closed, arms out.
So you keep moving forward. How far do you think you've gone? So I don't know how long Yarash's rope is.
It's 50 feet, so with it wrapped around me, probably 45 you can go.
Yeah, I figured I've gone probably 40 feet.
So it's about this time. You hear something. It's in your head. There is no sound, but you know you hear it. He says, "It's dangerous to go alone."
I'll think back. Well, my partner's being a pussy. He's hiding outside. He thinks he's to protect me.
You know that I have the lights cantrip, so if you tug on the rope, I would come in. Just it's a little meta, but we're in a virtual world.
Would you tug on the rope and come in, or would you pull him out if he tugged on the rope? That's what you said you'd do.
Tug is come in, and yank is jerk is pull him out.
My guy doesn't know that, so he'll like casually walk back 10 feet and then bolt forward as fast as he can. Try and drag his ass through into the portal.
I'm going in. That big freaking paladin dragonborn's dragging me in there.
So do you think you have the strength to drag him in? I mean, you couldn't move the armor last time, or was that a statue or pillar or whatever?
Yeah, it's a statue. I intend to try.
I mean, he outstripped you last time.
Yes, he did. It intimidates me a little bit, but I just had a random thing speak into my head that don't go alone, and he's attached to me technically. So yeah, I would like to attempt to brute force that shit. Please tell me it was good.
So tell me, Yarash, will you resist or allow him to pull you in?
Well, I was expecting like a tug jerk kind of thing, and yanking me in is a different feeling because I have the rope wrapped around my waist. So I'll do a strength check to see if I can resist.
In the tower, please. Let's see which player wins this one. So you feel yourself being pulled forward by the rope. You're getting closer to that darkness. Letting go or going in?
I'll go in because I was expecting kind of a Yankee jerky thing if he's has issues. So I'm assuming he's like saying, "I'm good. Come on in."
So you walk forward into it, still holding onto the rope. It's dark. It's very dark. There is no light. There is no sound. You can't see him. It's so dark.
All right, I will attempt to. I have a cantrip called Light that I will cast to see if I can bring some illumination into this.
Sorry to interrupt. My mother's calling me. Please excuse me.
So, Yarash, we